Everybody wants to be wealthy, but won't we have a greater chance at being wealthy if we go into an industry that already produced a lot of billionaires? Prepare to be inspired and amazed as I explore the top 10 industries that produce the most billionaires. Number 10 on the list is media and entertainment. Media and entertainment is in very high demand by the people, and that is why they make so much money. Media and entertainment industry varies from movies, TV shows, news to social media platforms and the music industry. These various parts of the media and entertainment industry make money from sponsorships, royalties, merchandise, and advertisements. For example, a single successful movie can generate anywhere from $100 million to $1 billion. On the other hand, a single successful song can generate anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million per year, which is a lot of money. This is not even including concerts, which the record label can organize for the artist to generate even more revenue. Social media is another way for people to become billionaires, as successful social media influencers such as Kaby Lame and successful YouTube stars such as Mr. Beast can generate anywhere from $10 million to $55 million per year. The rise of streaming platforms have also increased the number of billionaires from this sector. Additionally, the media industry generates money from digital marketing. So basically, they advertise for big companies, they get paid for advertising for those companies, which keeps their revenue flowing, and also they get paid by monthly subscriptions with their subscribers paid for every single month. Top people in the media and entertainment industry are Michael Bloomberg, Jay-Z, and Rupert Murdoch. Number 9 on the list is real estate. Buying a property in a high demand area almost always leads to a good amount of profits. The three major ways people make money from real estate is by appreciation, property flipping, and rental. So appreciation is basically when you buy a property for $300,000 and you hold on to the property for say 10 years. Over time, the property appreciates. After 10 years, you sell the property, you sell it for $400,000. Now you just made a profit of $100,000, which is a lot of money to keep your revenue flowing. Or if you buy multiple properties like that, you can really build wealth through appreciation. House flipping, which is another way people make money from real estate, is basically buying a property with the intent of selling that property. So basically, you buy a $200,000 property, which is not realistic in today's market, but let's just say $200,000. You renovate it, you furnish it, you modernize it, and then you put it back on the market and sell it. And you sell it for maybe $350,000. You just flipped that property for $150,000, and people are getting really rich from this technique too. Another way people make money from real estate is rentals. Rentals is basically buying a property and renting all or some part of the property out to make a revenue or income for yourself. And this can be for short-term usage like Airbnb or for long-term usage. Renting their property can help them cover their monthly expense of the property, or in some cases even generate some passive income. An example of long-term rental is, say you have a house and you're renting your basement out. Your monthly mortgage payment is $1,300 per month and you're renting your basement out for $1,400 per month. You are basically using the basement rental to pay your mortgage every single month, and you have $100 extra for yourself every single month, which is a passive income. Top billionaires in the real estate industry are Donald Brent, John Sobredo, and Stephen Roth. Number 8 on the list is the food and beverage industry. Who doesn't like good food? Nobody, right? The food and beverage industry will always make money because people need to eat good food to survive. Who doesn't like a chilled drink on a hot summer day? The food and beverage industry includes the agricultural industry, which we as humans need to survive. Imagine what will happen if we had no farmers left. Farmers and agricultural producers are responsible for our crops, our livestock, our fruit, veggies, and nuts. Farmers and agricultural producers make their money by selling their produce to retailers and distributors. A successful farmer can make anywhere from $200,000 to $1 million every single year. Top billionaires in the food and beverage industry include Carl Abedge, George Paul Lehman, and Forrest Jacqueline. Number 7 on the list is the fashion industry. The fashion industry makes their money by creating clothing and accessories to reflect current trends, cultural influences, and consumer preferences. The manufacturer then sells their product to retailers at a cost to cover their production costs. However, in the case of high-end stores, they don't have to sell their product to retailers as they have their own fashion stores. This helps them command premium prices and generate high profit margins on their goods. Successful high-end stores can also attract loyal customers, which help them build their brand identity. Top billionaire successful high-end fashion stores are Christian Dior, Gucci, Prada, and Louis Vuitton. Number 6 on the list is the gaming industry. The gaming industry is another industry that can make one a billionaire. Games generally make their money from advertisements, in-app purchases, and subscriptions. A game can make anywhere from $10 to $20 per 1,000 ad views, and this can really rack up to some serious revenues when the games start getting hundreds of thousands of ad views. Successful games can make anywhere from $1 million to $5 billion per year. Some successful gaming billionaires are Gabe Newell, Chris Nash, and PewDiePie. Number 5 on the list is energy and natural resources. Energy suppliers are people that buy energy from the wholesale market and sell them to retailers at market prices, while energy brokers are people that arrange for the supply of electricity between customers and suppliers. This will be in the case of a solar or wind farm. Excess energy can also be sold to reduce their energy bills and apply towards future credits. Renewable energy also make their money from something called the power purchase agreement, in which they sell their energy to utility companies at a fixed price. Some of the top renewable energy billionaires include Elon Musk and Robin Zhang. Number 4 on the list is the transportation industry. The transportation industry is always needed and will always make money. The transportation industry can make money by either oil freight or by transporting people from places to places. The transportation industry consists of trucking companies, airline services, or ride-sharing apps. The trucking companies make money by hauling loads either interstate or intrastate. The trucking companies consist of a group of people called dispatchers, carriers, shippers, and brokers. These people work hand in hand to make sure their freights are delivered safely and promptly. Airline services make their money by offering on-demand travel services to individuals, businesses, or government agencies. They also make their money by advertising while offering their services to people, while ride-sharing apps make their money from driver fees, passenger fees, and from partnerships. Top billionaires in the transportation industry include Dennis Washington, Donald Schneider, and Victor Fong. Number 3 on the list is the healthcare industry. The healthcare industry is another billion-dollar industry. The healthcare industry consists of the provider, the payer, and the patient. Hospitals make their money by billing their patients every single time they go into the hospital or to the urgent care. Or if they have health insurance, the health insurance is directly billed for the patient's visit at the hospital or at the urgent care. Another sector of the healthcare industry is the pharmaceutical companies. And pharmaceutical companies make their money by producing medications and transporting them to local pharmacies where they are used by patients to manage their health conditions. And these medications are paid for either by the patient's prescription insurance or directly by the patients if they don't have any discounts or insurance cards that they can use to pay for their medications. And I'm talking from experience, as I used to be a pharmacy technician myself. Another sector of the healthcare industry is the medical manufacturing companies. The medical manufacturing companies are companies that make medical devices and equipments that are either used by hospitals or by the patients themselves. This equipment can generate a lot of revenue for these companies, as some of these devices are needed by the patient to even stay alive. You will pay any amount if that means you saying another day in most cases. So yes, these companies generate a lot of income. Medical manufacturing companies sell their devices directly to either the hospital or directly to the patients themselves. Another sector of the healthcare industry is the medical insurance companies. The medical insurance companies generate their income by selling their health insurance to their patients as premium prices. And these premium prices, or the premium income generated by the health insurance, are later invested into income generating assets. And this is how they keep their revenue and their money flowing. Example of healthcare billionaires are Thomas First, Carl Cook, and Rondo Stryker. Number 2 on the list is the technology industry. The technology industry is the fastest growing industry of all time. The technology industry basically make money either by selling you a product or selling you as a product. Examples of products that can be sold to you is hardware, software, or services, while an example of tech companies selling you as a product is selling your attention to advertisers. We can all agree to using at least one technology in our daily lives, either from our phones to our laptops or to our television. Fun fact, some of us can go a day without using our phone. Yes, I'm very guilty of this, so I need to look at my phone every single day. Anyways, the tech companies can also make money from e-commerce, which is basically them getting a percentage of sales from facilitating online transactions. Licensing and royalties, which is basically charging a fee for trademarks and intellectual property, is a way for tech companies to make money too. Another way for tech companies to make money is through government contracts. Some top tech billionaires are Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, and Jeff Bezos. Number 1 on the list is banking and finance. The banking and finance industry make their money by billing their customers for service charges, which include maintenance fees, balance fees, and overdraft fees. They also earn an interest every time they lend their customers money for either mortgages, personal loans, or for auto loans. Another way banks make money is by investing the money their customers deposit into the bank into a profitable adventure. Some top banking and finance billionaires are Warren Buffett, Laura Fink, and Ken Griffin. In conclusion, there's always a billion ways to get to the same destination, and never let nobody tell you there's only one way to success, because there are multiple ways according to the summary that we have listed above. And opportunities can come in various forms and from various industries, so never limit yourself to just one industry. Explore, diversify. See you in the next video. Bye.